goddesses, the ones who have a message for us today. Welcome, goddesses. Welcome to our space. Welcome, sisters. Welcome, sisters, to this space. Sacred space of love. Hello and welcome. Good afternoon, ladies. And I hope you're ready for today's goddess messages. And we have some really great messages today. Of course, they're always great. So if you're watching, please say hello, because if you don't make a comment, I don't know that you're here. And let me know where you're watching from and what card you chose. Did you choose card A, B, C, or D? And before we get further, I'm Priestess Tora Iresh'nai Moon, and I work with and teach and guide women to embody the goddess within and the goddess without, so that you can be in your divine feminine power, presence, and flow, shine your luminescent self, express your passionate purpose, and live in thrival. And I hope you're all having a great day. It's kind of a fall day here. We've had, triple-digit weather. Smoke from California just filled the air. In the last 2 days, we've had wind, and it's been cold. So we've had that shift in weather, which is actually kind of nice. I was getting tired of the hot weather. So let me know in the comments where you live and what's going on with your weather. So for those of you who chose card A, is one of my, well, they're all my favorite goddesses, but she's one of my patron goddesses, and this is the Japanese goddess Amaterasu. And she's the goddess of courage, inner beauty, and self-acceptance. And her message for you today is: look into the mirror and see your true beauty, your true essence. It is your true inner beauty, your integrity, your gentleness others see in you. Look deep into your own eyes to see your soul and begin to believe you can and are all you aspire to be. You have it within you to be strong, brave, and determined. You have the capability to be a leader, kind, gentle, loving, prosperous. Whatever is in your heart you wish to become, it can be so if you believe it and see it in yourself. And she's already expanding on that message in this now beautiful moment. And Amaterasu is reminding you that if you did not wish or aspire to be that, you wouldn't have it within you to become that. It is your soul guiding you and prompting you and pushing you to become that, to tear away the masks that are hiding your true beauty, that are hiding your true essence. Allow yourself to see that and believe it, because you are that. You have that capability. Just look into the divine mirror. Stare into your eyes just as you would a loved one, and see your inner beauty, your beautiful essence and that beautiful soul, and allow that to shine through you in everything that you do. blessings to you who chose card A and the message from Amaterasu. And she came through. And I have learned to bring a tissue with me because when the goddess energy is flowing through me, one of the things that happens is I start crying. So those of you who chose card B, see if I can get this where you can see it. Okay. It is the Slavic goddess Lada, and she is the goddess of harmony, kinship, and overcoming. So for those of you amazing ladies that chose card B, Lada's message for you is: this year has been hard and there has been so much for you to overcome. It may have felt, or it still may feel, like those were unsurmountable obstacles. You may have lost hope, lost material possessions, maybe even loved ones. My dear one, all is not lost. You have the strength within you to overcome the challenges and storms life throws at you. Have faith in yourself and your abilities. Have faith and trust in Spirit, Source, Goddess, that all is well and all will be well for you. Nothing is given to you that you can't overcome with faith and trust in yourself and in the divine. I'm just checking in with Lada to see if she has more to add in this now beautiful moment. Don't forget to connect with those who could help you with those obstacles and the hardships that you may be facing. There are people that you can reach out to, family, friends, people of the heart, that can help you in overcoming these. You do not need to do them alone. There's nothing that says you have to carry that heavy load, that load that feels so heavy and that is just weighing you down by yourself. Let others share that load with you. It is not a sign of weakness for you to share that load and have someone support you in overcoming the trials and tribulations of life. Let those who love you support you. Let those, the family of your heart, share with you their strength. And remember, you're not alone. If there is no one else, share that with me. I am here. The Great Mother, the Goddess, is here. And we will share those burdens with you. We will guide you in overcoming those obstacles. And know that they are there to help you grow. That when Now you may not be able to see the blessings, and that's okay. When you are on the other side, when you are recentered in yourself, and you look back at this time in your life, I promise you, my dear one, that there were lessons and blessings for you, and it wasn't all just to make your life difficult and hard and to make you suffer. There is nothing that the goddess gives you that is just that. Trust. Have faith. And blessings to you who chose card B. And for those of you who chose card C, let me get a drink of water. For those of you who chose card C, the goddess that came through for you, make sure you can see it, is the Egyptian goddess Maat. And she's the goddess of justice, balance, and truth. And this one might be a difficult message to hear, because Maat is not always kind and gentle. She sometimes will use that cosmic 2x4, and in my case it's sometimes a 4x6, or sometimes it's called the cosmic frying pan, to knock that cosmic sense into you, and to shake you up and break you out of your ego. So those of you who chose card C, the message Maat has for you is: justice and karma will balance all wrongs. It is up to you to live your life in balance, to live your truth. It is how you live your life that matters, not anybody else's. Do not look at others and judge them, because you do not know their heart and their circumstances. Live as the person you'd like to be, and the one you know in your heart you are. Judging yourself and condemning yourself for past wrongs and mistakes only nets you shame and guilt. Those do nothing for you, nor do they help you. Forgive yourself, my dear one. Forgive yourself. Learn from your mistakes and move on. Let them go. When you do this, you will open the doors for you to become all you wish to be. Your judgment, even your self-hate, bolts and locks the doors of opportunity closed. Forgiveness opens them up. And connecting with Maat, if she hasn't something more to add in this now beautiful moment. It is said, and it is my judgment, that when you reach the afterlife, that your heart is measured against my feather. And what this means, my dear one, is: how did you live your life? Did you listen to your heart? Did you listen to your heart's calling and your soul's song? Did you live with fullness and with joy and with love? Or did you live with hate and shame and guilt. Those last ones weigh your heart down. Follow your dreams. Follow your bliss. Take those music lessons. Dance under the moonlight. Love that partner. Love and nurture your children. Those of the heart and those that you've birthed. These lighten the heart. And this is how you live a good life. And if you feel like you've been wronged, and you see all the injustice in the world, it does not do any good for you to add to that injustice. They will be judged for their wrongdoings and their misdeeds. Trust in that, just as you will be. So live your life in your truth. And it's by you living in your truth that you can set the example for those who have hate in their heart. Those who are feeling guilty and shamed. By your love and your forgiveness, you can show them the way to their own. Blessings to you who chose card C. And for those of you who chose card D, a little bit lighter message. This message is from Inanna, and she's the Mesopotamian, Sumerian, Babylonian, that whole area, goddess of inner integrity, self-acceptance, and accountability. And one of her most famous stories is her going to visit her sister in the underworld. And there are many reasons why she went. But even as the Queen of Heaven and as the goddess, as she went into the underworld, she had to strip all of her raiment of royalty, all of her jewelry, all that, the outer trappings of herself, until all she was left was herself. And I tell you that because that will help frame the message that she has for you today. So for those of you who chose card D, Inanna's message for you is, you are on a journey, one to discover who you are, what is your truth, and how you live your life with integrity. This is not an easy journey. There will be obstacles and challenges for you to face. You will face your inner demons, your fears, and see that within you that you don't want to acknowledge, both the good and the bad. Even as everything seems to be stripped from you until you stand naked, shivering, and exposed, you are discovering, uncovering the truth, the unique essence of yourself. Do not lose hope, my dear one. Keep going. If you will find, and you will find, how amazing, powerful, courageous, strong, strong and beautiful you truly are. And Inanna's already adding to that message in this now beautiful moment that the heroine's journey, the one that you are on, is different than the hero's journey. The hero's journey is how to save the world. The heroine's journey is how to save yourself, how to be yourself. Because once you are there and you have that strength and that knowing, you change the world. It is through being empowered by Source or the Force where you bring change and harmony and balance to the world. It is not through finding power over, as in the hero's journey. That is the old paradigm, the old patriarchic way of looking and being. The heroine's journey, the journey of love, is what is coming. It is what is unfolding. And you, my dear one, are part of this unfolding. And we can't wait to see you in your full, amazing, fantastic beauty and what you do in this world. And blessings to you who chose card D. And she's also wanting me to say that that message of the heroine's journey applies to everyone who is watching this. Applies to everyone in this community of women. So if there's an overall message from these goddesses to you, it is trust yourself. It is, you are beautiful and amazing. Trust that. Look at that. Own that. Know your truth and your inner beauty, because it is what the world needs. We need you to shine, my sister. The world needs me to shine. The world needs you to shine and bring your unique gifts and share them with us. So thank you to everyone who's watched this today or watched the replay. Thank you for being part of my community and letting me share my gift with you. You know, I can receive messages from the goddess for myself, but it's more satisfying for me to share those messages and receive the messages that the goddess has for you. And I do want to remind and invite you that if you would like an individual goddess message, the goddess is waiting for you. Just DM me or go to my website at wisewomanalchemy.com/goddess-guidance to find out more about how you can book a message with the goddess that's just for you. And for the months of September and October, they are $50. So I hope I can serve you and be your priestess by sharing the message the goddess has for you. And I hope the messages for you in the group speak to you and help and guide you on your heroine's journey. May you dance with the goddess in love and joy. And I'll see you next week. Bye. And we release the goddesses and let them go on their way. We give them thanks and appreciation from our hearts for the messages of love, of encouragement, of inspiration and empowerment that they have shared with us today. We give thanks to everyone who has joined us. And we step out of the sacred space and return. To our lives. Blessings to you, my sisters.